Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome to a very different kind of video. I went to go edit episodes for today when I realized that I had scheduled incorrectly. I had forgotten that I had already finished Borderlands and that there wasn't another episode for the end of the week. So I am at at midnight recording a Try Not to Rage / World's Quietest Let's Play. No, we're gonna call this one Try Not to Rage, because I'm not gonna whisper. I'm not too sick that I can't talk. We only do the world's sickest Let's Plays here. We don't do the world's quietest, officially. I thought it'd be funny, since my parents are both in bed, for me to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy and Try Not to Rage. I have not played this before. This is brand new to me. I'm going to finally learn what all the fuss is about. Why people hate this game so much. The sensitivity is atrocious. Oh, why is their mouth smooth? Why is their mouth smoothing? Why is their mouth smoothing? There's no mouth smoothing off option. It sometimes, like, I'm moving it not really any different each time I'm moving it back and forth. Sometimes it goes woof. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this sucks. This sucks so much already. Okay. I know approximately how to do this, because I've seen so many YouTubers trying to do this and raging and getting frustrated. So let's go like that. Okay. Okay. Already, like, I can tell my biggest problem is that this game doesn't
There's
even...
no feeling more intense than starting.
It doesn't have
if
like
you
a
deleted
normal
your
mouse
homework
mode.
the day before it was due,
Only
as I
mouse
or if you left your
smoothing.
wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Context. Just add a little context to me playing this game.
Thanks for coming with me on this
God.
trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any
I'll
point.
return to that story.
Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
I've
The
played
author of
that.
that game was
I've played that
Jazzwell,
game.
a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
It
In it,
controls
your task
so
is simply
poorly,
to
that
drag
game.
yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Oh, that was
That act
so
of climbing,
dodgy
in the
just
digital
there.
world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it.
This is a lot easier
Hard
than
and poke at it, exploring the
the
limits
game
of your
he's
reach
talking
and your
about.
strength, trying to find a way up and over.
Sexy Hiking is so
There's a
hard.
sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake, you can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking...
Oh my god, just shut up for a second. Please, computer, do not crash. Please, video render. Like, I'm rendering one of the episodes that's coming out while playing this. I'm just asking for trouble, but I'm rendering it using Vegas 14, because Vegas 14 actually works. Yeah, so I was talking about I was going to give context to me playing this. Yesterday was the day that I was up until 5 AM because I decided the day before that I was going to use Vegas 16 instead of 14 for the first time properly. And I've never been more angry in my life. The fact that software I paid over a couple of $100s for, that's supposed to be the upgraded and better version of the editing software I always use, the fact that that was infinitely worse.
Unyielding. And that makes the game
I've never been so angry. So,
but I'm not sure Jazzo intended to make a frustrating game.
If you're
the
already
frustration
upset,
is just essential to the act of climbing.
Maybe this is too much for you.
It's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it.
I'm doing so well, I'm so
afraid. It would usually turn out to be
afraid.
unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them.
So
and it's
pretentious.
our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
It's not wrong. That's the thing. Well, a lot of what he says is very true, but it's just the way he says it's so pretentious. Oh, shit. But like, if you haven't already played this yourself, what all the YouTubers went through to play this, they're not wrong. Like, the way this controls is so... It's like herding cats, or like trying to convince a sparrow to eat out of your hand. trying to twist something that's nature is in the antithesis, or wishes to be the antithesis of what you want. No, I sound pretentious. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, this guy, I actually like what he says, a lot of what he says, but I think he's just, the way he says it is so pretentious. Am I doing really well? I feel like I got here really quickly and I'm going to suffer for it. I don't think I can handle, if I fly off this cliff, I don't think I can handle it. I don't know if I can handle that.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Okay. Well,
over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
I'm going backwards.
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with what he's saying. Like, a lot of that stuff about, like the way that the asset stores and stuff like that work for these kind of games. Oh god, the music stopped. Why did it stop? Yeah, no, I've been doing shockingly well. And so I know I know karmically I'm going to pay for this. Oh god, no. But what happens usually is the worst part is in people's overcorrections of their mistakes in this game. So I'm trying to be very deliberate with my movements and very careful. The moment I fly off the cliff is the moment that I stop playing this game. And I know it's gonna happen. This is like the train level on San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Everyone talks about the super frustrating. You're supposed to follow the damn train, CJ. In that game, I fluke finished it first try when I originally played it. And so I didn't know why everyone was so frustrated by that mission. And even my brother was like, what the frick? You finished that first, like, your first try? And, yeah, that is the truth. Except that when I played it later, I understood why people were so angry about it, because it's like the worst mission in the game. Ugh. I fluked my way up to this point, and, I know if I ever get through this tube again, I am going to fly off the left-hand side and fall all the way down to the bottom of the hill. That is my fate. And I'll probably hear some copyrighted music, and Editing Rory won't remove the copyrighted music, and it'll get copyrighted. Such is the way with YouTube. Okay, come on. Land on the friggin'... Sit yourself on the little lamp. Thank you. And then pull yourself in, ever so slowly. Oh, it's at maximum pull. Okay, there we go. Oh, damn it. That's so hard. You know what? I'm feeling weirdly zen about this. I've given myself, like, no expectations of what I need to do. And because I'm trying I'm actively trying to be quiet and not talk too much. There's something quite zen about this. Like, knowing this game's intention, kind of, is to be frustrating. Like, I don't know. I'm not letting it win, I guess. Yeah, so this game, the movement likes to be organic. And so, sometimes even when you're just sitting there not doing anything, the game will continue, the hammer will continue to move. Oh, okay, that's sort of what I wanted to do. Okay, come on. Push, around to the other side. There we are, okay, we got it. Lift up, okay. Okay, good. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Okay, now pull up. Put your thing on there. Your hammer. And then push. And then, pull up. Pull up. Ever so carefully. Okay. Okay.
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you. But also, let it get you a little bit.
Is it only just registering that I went backwards? Or is it just that I'm so slow that it's like... it's like, you need to be chatted to briefly? Okay, we're back. This is one of those sections that I remember people used to just sort of... Whenever I'd see YouTubers playing this, it was always like, they would just do the swingy swing. Except that that's also how I ended up falling off before, so... Okay. Okay, not quite. No, 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 no. Okay, pull in, pull in. Pull in. Oh, don't fall. Okay. Yeah, this bit's tough, but I know what I'm doing. I do have the benefit of, what's the word? Not hindsight. Not being the first one to play it, you know? Having seen a million people play this a million times and struggle, you know? Having someone else do it before me and learn from their mistakes. That's something that more people need to do. I have done it a lot because I, no, I don't want to do it that intensely. I had a brother growing up. I mean, I have a brother. He's still alive. Go full extension. Go. Nope, you're going the wrong way. Since I had a brother growing up, like, I would watch him play games a lot. And so I would learn from his mistakes. When he would play a game, I would see...
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash. The ash heap.
I'll see him playing stuff. Doing stuff.
With everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Oh god. This is where I fail. Yep.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
I didn't actually lose that much.
A real punch in the gut.
Shut your face. I didn't actually lose very much. I just, like, I don't feel like this bit. I feel like this little bit, the circular bit, doesn't feel like a lot. It feels like a lot less than, the stuff down the hill. Because I feel like, somehow it feels like all one big extension of the same section. And once you get used to how the game controls, people, like, can zoom up this wall and zoom across here quite easily. I'm not very good with the controls yet, so... I'm still learning how to do this bit. Oh, there we go. Damn it. I haven't quite got the hang of it yet. There we are, that's better. Okay, let's see if I can just lower myself onto here. Perfect. Friggin' sweet. This is where it gets scary. This is where the game is it's at its scariest.
There's 3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dash cam
like
vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
It's like friggin' slam poetry.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
This is where I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail. And I don't know if I can handle that fact. This hole right here, is where all the pain comes from. I don't know if I want to go any further. But I'm gonna try. I'm such a freaking careful, like, I'm such a careful gamer. That, I go so slow. It takes me freaking ages to do anything. No. Okay, I can reach to that bit there. Let's just pull ourselves up. Yeah, I think what Bennett Foddy has a lot of good stuff to say about the state of games these days. Oh. Okay, this parasol is like part of the source of all people's frustrations with this section. The way it's angled, it's perfectly angled to push you down this little hole that's here. Oh, I don't like the mouse smoothing. Like, when I move it sort of slow to medium speed, it moves like nothing at all. And then when I move it just a fraction faster, suddenly it zooms across the screen. I hate that. And because of the hammer's position is lerped between your mouse position and where it is. As in, it doesn't track 100%. There's a delay to its movement. That is a source for concern. No, stop. Okay. Let's get up there. No. Okay, let's just, once again, take it slow. Thing is, I know there are areas you do need to be fast. You need to move quicker. Because otherwise you just can't get past them. Like I mean, we've done a few of them already where you just have to lift yourself up and launch yourself. Like I've been stopping, lowering myself down onto a safe spot, and then just launching myself across like that. Because because
in this
otherwise
context, it's tempting to make friendly content
I won't
that's gentle, that lets you churn
I won't
through
be able
it
to
but
do
not
it.
earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Yeah, like I like a lot of what he says. If he didn't write it in slam poetry form, I would take him more seriously. I think other people would take him more seriously as well. Okay. It's almost. Do you believe me that it's the first time I've ever played this game? I genuinely have not played this before. Oh, this bit. I don't know if I can do this bit. It's too hard. I remember seeing Markiplier do this bit over and over again, and I just don't know if I have it in me. Because there's a couple of different ways you can do this, and I don't know if I can do it either way. Oh, I accidentally launched my hammer.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. I can't handle the prospect of falling down the hill. Because I like that as a bit of progress I just lost there, where I went up and then I fell down back on here, but you can lose so much more here if you screw this up poorly. Let me know if you want to see another Try Not to Rage. I actually just had a lot of fun. I've not raged at this game yet. Yeah, no, this has just been fun. Let me know if you want to see more Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I know this game saves constantly, so as soon as you land somewhere, if you just leave the game, you'll respawn. When you load up the game again, you'll appear exactly where you left it. So yeah, let me know if you want to see me play any more of this. Otherwise, I'll probably leave it there, having never lost more than about 20% of my progress at any point in time. Yeah. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. How do you like this interesting side format for the channel? The render has not been affected, which I'm glad of. Despite the fact that when using Vegas Pro 16, if I did anything other than just have the render open, the render would stop with saying that it was running out of RAM, even though there was still 50% of my RAM available. That's another thing it was doing. That's something that I hadn't dealt with before in Vegas 14. I can edit something while something's rendering with Vegas 14. I can't do that with 16. Even though it's using the same RAM settings as 14. And it was using less RAM than when I am editing something and rendering something at the same time with Vegas 14. The RAM would sometimes get up to like 60% with 14, depending on what I'm editing. And it would never have a problem. At like 47 or 48%, Vegas 16 was like, not enough RAM. In almost every way, Vegas Pro 16 was worse for me than 14. So I'm using 14 again. There we go, there's some rage. You got some concentrated hate right there at the end to make up for the fact that I pussied out and didn't keep playing till I lost. Whatever the case, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.